Hey, welcome. I noticed an enormous amount of negative feedback, 100% predicted by me, that I made a video on the Sony A9 a couple days ago. Enormous amount of feedback. Oh, you're a Nikon fanboy. People comparing it to the Nikon D5. Now these Sony fanboys that just came over in my video to downvote it, which I don't give a damn. I don't tell anybody to click like, and I've never asked anybody to subscribe. Kept talking about the Nikon D5. Well, these Sony people have never seen any of my videos, obviously, because when the Nikon D5 came out, I did a review on it, and I said, this camera is a joke. It's horrible. Don't even buy it. Oh, so all these Sony fanboys, in their delusion, in their twisted minds, think that I'm a Nikon fanboy. When I explicitly stated when the Nikon D5 came out, I said, don't buy this thing. Regardless of the price, even if it was $2,000 less money, don't buy it. Everybody said I was so full of crap. Well, this is a flagship camera from Nikon. Of course it's going to be awesome. Totally proven right. I was the first person on YouTube to do video reviews on the Nikon D500 when it came out. I did like 30 plus videos before anybody else made any videos. I said this camera is going to be a legend. Nikon is going to sell the bejesus out of the Nikon D500. Everybody said, you're so full of crap, you fat tattooed loser. This is a $2,000 DX crop sensor camera. What the hell are you talking about? Well, it turns out I was proven 200% correct on that. When the Fujifilm X-T2 came out, I was the first person doing video reviews on it on the consumer release of the Fujifilm X-T2. I uploaded like 20 videos before anybody else did. So, what happened there? Oh, you're so full of crap. You say it focuses faster in certain situations than the Nikon D500. Blah, 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 blah. Totally proven right. Fujifilm is still selling the hell out of the X-T2 so hot and heavy that they still can't keep supplies in stock. If you think the fat, ugly, bald guy who's never asked you to subscribe, never asked you to click the like button on a videos, who's been repairing lenses and cameras for 20 years, owns more lenses than God, don't take that as boasting, but I know a lot of you will, has tested more lenses than God, who has absolutely no sponsors, who has no hot links in his videos, is blowing smoke up your skirt, then you're delusional. You see, I have no investment in what you buy. I don't get a penny off of what you buy. Have I asked for a $1 or $2 donation here or there? Sure. Do you know how much money I make a month doing this? Answering emails and comments all day long? Even when I'm on vacation with my girlfriend? Do you know how much money I'm making doing this? Guess. Whatever it is, take that and cut it in half, and then cut it in half again, and then cut it in half again. I want you to be happy. Life's short. Don't piss your money away on stuff you don't like. So all the phony fanboys out there that are so butthurt over me talking about specifications, I'll remind you of something. Something really important that you and a lot of the other idiots on YouTube don't get. Fools care about specification sheets. The professional photographer only cares about actual real-world performance. And the real-world fact is, there's not a single damn professional photographer in sports action and wildlife using mirrorless cameras. There's no 300mm, 400mm, 500, 600mm glass. It's not out there. It doesn't exist. If Sony came out with a camera tomorrow that was 3 times as good as the Sony A9 that was just announced, what damn good would it be? There's no glass for it. There's no support. You can't buy 60 years worth of glass. You can't buy it. So, maybe you think you know more than the guy that's been repairing cameras and lenses for 20 years. You know, sold more cameras and handled more lenses than God. Maybe you're right. Or maybe all those videos I made in the past where everybody said I was so full of crap. Oh my God, you're so full of it. Nikon D5, I made a couple videos. Everybody said, oh, you're wrong. Totally proven right. Nikon D500, got a lot of hate. Oh, you're so full of it. No way, $2,000 for DX crop sensor camera. Nobody's going to buy that thing. I actually said in the first or second video, this camera is going to be a legend for Nikon. I use the word legend over and over and over again. Totally, 100% vindicated. I'm not saying I'm not infallible. Nobody is, obviously, for Christ's sakes. But why don't you actually wait for the actual performance to come in on something that nobody has actually used in the real world. And even once they use it in the real world, there's no real world glass for it. Okay? Stop calling me a Nikon fanboy. When the Nikon D5 came out, I told nobody, I said, don't buy this thing. Don't buy it. Fail. Lame. Failure. That's proven to be correct. There are very few people that actually own the Nikon D5, regardless of price. Its performance sucks. It has an optical low-pass filter on a 20 megapixel sensor. The only two things it has going for it is crazy-ass high ISO performance and a dual processing engine for autofocusing. Buy what makes you happy. But if you buy it and you waste your money, that's your fault. Buy whatever tickles your fancy. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I never ask anybody to subscribe, and I never ask anybody to like. Do what makes you happy.